Alrighty, my friends, we can start just as you are, seated. You can crisscross your legs or sit however you'd like to get started. Bring a smile to your face. You made it. Sit up tall. Take a big breath. Sigh out. Up your palms up. You can always think of as you're breathing in, give yourself some extra love. As you're breathing out, give some others some extra love. It serves you better to just use your exhale to maybe let go of some tension in yourself. You can view it that way. Relax your knees, relax your shoulders, long neck, crown of your head up to the sky. And the little pineapple mantra is nice. Be tall, wear a crown, be sweet. Let your right ear come down. Enjoy your breath. Get out of your head for the next hour. Feel that inhale come up through your nostrils. Feel that little relax down the side of your neck. Head back up, take a breath, little recharge you can always do. Left ear down. Take big breaths into the rib cage. Take your time to let it go. Lift back on top, even out your shoulders, lift your heart a little. Chin goes down to your chest. Lift your head back on top. Big breath in. Maybe sigh this one out. Notice how you feel getting started, even just after a couple breaths. Little neck stretch. Nervous system is already more relaxed than when you started. Bring your hands up and touch the tops of your shoulders with your fingertips. Elbows touch in front if you can. Warm up your shoulders, making big circles. Touch your elbows out in front if you can. Make big circles. Elbows up, elbows out and back, down. 3. One more. Go the opposite way. Keep that pressure on your shoulders. Touch them out front. Take your time, making them as big as you can. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Open your heart. Go slow. 3. And take your arms out to T. Big wingspan. Look up. Get your palms to be as big as you can. Stretch your fingers out. Look up. And as you round forward, chin to your chest. Touch your palms out in front. Breathe into your upper back. On your inhale, open out, pause there, take a breath, long neck, looking up, hard up, big wingspan, as if the tops of your hands are going to touch behind you. Yeah, close, exhale. Breathe, inhale, open out. And close. Cat and cow back. 3 more. Cow back, hard up. Rotate forward on your pelvic bone a little bit. And round back. Lean back into your tailbone. One more. And close. Bring your palms to your heart. Sit up tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. The word of the day is consistency. It's a nice one to remember. Our little movements, maybe try and add them in every day. Give yourself a little routine. Take an inhale, shoot your arms up. Lean over to the right, stretch out your side. Whichever way you go to is fine. We'll do both sides always. Thumb to the back. If you have some slack, you can come down to your forearm. Just notice if your hip comes all the way up. Just make sure your sitting bones stay rooted. Look up at that top elbow. Make sure the thumb's facing to your back. If that right shoulder is creeping in your ear, see if you can get it away, and you can let your right ear fall down if it feels okay. Lift your left arm up first, weight out of your right, lift yourself up, sit up tall, and over to the other side. And just little alignment cues so you stretch in the best way possible with your palms forward. See if you can face it down and away, thumb goes back. Whatever level you want to get to, sitting bones down. Maybe your left ear falls. Reach up with the right, weight out of the left, come all the way up, look up, and fold forward. Whatever you get to is fine. Hands down, forehead down one day. Keep those sitting bones down. Maybe you rock a little, let your head go. And walk your hands back to your knees, flat back, sit all the way up. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Feeling good. See if you can lean back in your sitting bones, lift up your knees. Maybe grab the tops of your feet, pull them underneath of you so you have some space so you can roll over your knees to tabletop. If you don't like that transition, you can make your way there however you want. Wag out your tail, make sure your hips are feeling good from your sleep last night, from sitting all day, any work you may have done. Take the C shape over to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Look at your right hip, let your left rib cage stick out a little to the left. And go over to the right, other side. Side to side. Do the movement, take some breaths. Even out your spine, take a cow pose, lift your chin, lift your tailbone, should feel nice. Let your belly fall down. Round up and under, press into the floor. And 2 more, cat and cow. When you get to cow, maybe you want to Wag your tail there. When you get to cat, maybe you want to round and shift and move some weight in your rib cage. Meet in tabletop. Extend your right arm out, left leg back, get your balance. Thumb up, let your heel reach back, belly button in, lower ribs in. Breathe, notice those little wobbles. Take a big breath in, complete breath out. One more, reach forward with your fingers, reach back with your heel. Right arm goes out to the side, left arm kicks out to the left. Take the foot down and walk yourself back so you're kneeling in your gait. Left leg's out, like you're standing on the floor in line with your hip. Arms out to T, lean over to the left. Yep, towards the straight leg. And same thing, look up at the elbow, make sure the thumb's to the back. Stretch away. And as we come out, you're going to teeter to the other side. Right hand comes down. You'll be in a side plank. Left arm up. Maybe the left leg pops up. Get your hand down right underneath your shoulder. If it's too close, it's not in good alignment. If it's too far, it'll probably be super challenging. Right underneath. Use your muscles. Teeter back. Gravity's got you, but you could go a little slower. Beautiful. Breathe in, reach up. And child's pose with the left leg extended. As the hips go back towards the heel, listen to that leg. If it doesn't feel good, you can just be in a little ball and do normal child's pose. Otherwise, get a nice stretch. Take a breath, look forward, exhale there. Claw yourself forward so you're in a table with that left leg still out. Lift it up to the side, swing it to the back, over to the right, connect the toes, press that heel away, look over your right shoulder, feel that stretch come down your leg, connect your toes to the ground so your calf can stretch away. Look at your thumbs, swing that left leg all the way around so the left knee comes up to the left shoulder. And left hand on the outside of the left foot on the outside of the left hand. So you're in this low, squished lizard lunge for a moment. Get your left hand up to your knee, find a little twist. Reach that left arm up. Keep reaching up, lift up, little twist to the left. Arms out to T, stack your head, heart, hips. Lifting your upper body up, twisting to the left. Helicopter forward, so arms are at T. Reach them up, breathe in. Bring them down towards your heart, exhale. You'll probably have some slack. You can shift forward like a split. If it goes way over your toes, you'll have to scoot your foot forward, but you guys will probably be good. Yep. Keep that hip stretch. Lift your arms, low crescent lunge. Breathe. Enjoy that stretch down your right hip for now. Working on that split knee to knee for now. Another sip of breath. Look up. and fold out. Hands frame the front foot. Oh, actually, put them on the inside of the left foot and swing that left leg back around a tabletop. Shake it out, even it out. Make sure you have a good spot of land. One breath in and complete breath out. Float up your left arm, right leg. Square up your hip, thumb up. Flex your ankle as if you'd stamp your foot back there. Lower ribs in, belly button in, flat table back. Reach your fingers forward, breathe. And you can take the left hand down so you feel more stable. Take the right leg out to the side and then put it down. Walk your hands back to your knee, kneel on up, gate pose. Beautiful. Just keep that right foot as if you're standing on the ground. Lean over towards the straight leg. Yeah. Thumb to the back so you have a nice long line of energy. If you feel it just starting from your underarm, maybe try and breathe into that rib cage, get it down to your hip, all the way down to the side of your knee, up to your fingertips. Come back to T. Use your body, not gravity. Teetering down, left hand down, right hand up. Get yourself there. Make sure you have good alignment and pop up that right leg. We all tried it, at least. If you want to put it down, that's fine. Stacking the arms like side plank, lifting the leg. Breathe. And take the leg down, teeter back up, use your muscles, breathe in, reach up. And child's pose with the right leg out, hips back towards your heel, should feel nice. Stretch on out, forehead down, and breathe. Look forward, take a big breath in. Exhale there. Claw forward, so you're in a tabletop. Lift up that right leg, swing it all the way around to the left so you can connect the toes off to the left side of your mat. Look over your left shoulder. Stretch that heel away so you feel it in your calf. Use your breath, help the stretch get more intense. And then when you exhale, it kind of goes away, the intensity, and maybe you can lean into it a little bit more. Take a big breath, get in those little micro movements. Look at your thumb, swing that right leg all the way around, right knee, right shoulder. See if you can make the connection. Right foot on the outside of the right hand, you'll be in a low lizard lunge. Right hand to your knee, find a little twist. Reach your right arm up. Arms are already in T. Take that left hand up so you're twisting to the right, arms to T, stack your head over your hips. Beautiful. Come forward, arms to T. Take them up, breathe in, and hands to your heart. Make sure that bottom knee is okay as you shift forward. If you have to adjust, obviously adjust. Hips towards your front heel as you find that big hip flexor stretch in your left. Split knee to knee. Breathe in, arms up, low crescent lunge. Same as a split. If it starts to get like you're squished, just scoot that right leg forward, forward. One day you'll just have straight legs. Another sip of air, and take your hands on the inside of the left leg, or right leg, and swing it back around. I guess that's what we did, right? Yeah. Tabletop. Tuck your toes, my friends. Let's stretch in down dog. Stretch your legs out. Get your spine long. Upside down first time. Your head below your heart, getting that medicine just by being in the position. And then the longer your legs can be, you feel that stretch. The longer your spine can be, maybe you bend your knees so your back can be a little bit more flat, hips up towards the sky, connecting all those energy points in your back, letting the breath flow up and down. Pedal at your feet, right and left, one more time, pressing one heel into the ground, bend the opposite knee, shifting those hips a little, looking good. Keep that walk all the way up to your hands, forward fold. Hang at the top of your mat, toes forward, heels right behind. Let the top of your head go to the floor. Breathe out and root down your feet. Rise all the way up. Breathing in along the way, stacking along the way. Arms up for that last bit of breath you can sneak in. And hands to your heart. Even just the consistency of a steady breath is good enough. And then we're adding in some movements. Our sun salutation is always the same. Flow with your breath. It's your practice. On your inhale, take your arms up, back bend at the top, hips forward, hard up. Fold, exhale, hinge at the hips, let it go, let your head go, all your air's out. Flat back, breathe in, come halfway up. And fold, plant your hands, get your feet back to plank. We'll pause in our plank for a moment, make sure we all got our flow down today. From our plank, we can all drop our knees as an option. Elbows stay close as you graze your sides with your arms, lowering like a push-up. See if you can hold yourself above the floor in the best alignment, spine straight, elbows in, necks long. Then you can always settle down, get the tops of your feet flat, hands underneath your shoulders as you peel up, upward facing dog. If you don't want to go all the way up, you can stop anywhere along the way. Shoulders out of your ears, breathing in. And pop your hips up, down dog. Look at your belly, breathe steady. For whatever reason, you can always take child's pose as an option. Drop your knees down and breathe whenever you wish. And look at your thumbs. Maybe you jump up to your hands, forward fold. Exhale, heads low. Root down your feet, rise up, breathe in, take your arms up. Lean to the right, crescent moon. Palms together, squeeze your arms against your ears over to the left, crescent moon. Back to center. We're going to open wide to the right, towards the right Long edge of your mat, sun goddess, toes out, knees bend, palms up, bend your knees, slide down that imaginary wall. Yep, keep saluting that big, beautiful sun. We have one more month of summer. And straighten your legs, turn your palms down, turn your toes in, five-pointed star, get long, sturdy, strong. And then the left toes are going to turn back to the original front. Bend the right knee so you can spring back to the front. Standing tall, reach up, back bend at the top, and fold, exhale. Flow with your breath, flat back. Fold, plant your hands, jump back, lower down like a push-up, same exhale. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Take your time. Go with your breath. It doesn't always have to be with me. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Good. If you find a spot that you want to linger a little longer, you can always chill and breathe. This is your practice. So if your body needs something, learn to give it what it needs. That in itself can be a nice way to use consistency. Day after day, you honor your body. When you have some extra energy, you do something extra. When you need a moment of rest, you give yourself that moment. Transitioning back to your forward fold, jump your feet back up to the top. And as you're ready, we'll go to chair pose. Bend your knees, sit back in your chair, squeeze your legs together, weight in your heels, maybe Frankenstein arms so you have a little counterbalance so your hips can go way back. Heart stays up. If your knees are pretty close, maybe your feet can be even closer. One day, toes and heels touching. So if they're wide, you don't have to squeeze them in. Just actively squeeze them in, whatever plane you choose. You can go a little bit lower and then fold. Straighten your legs, flat back, and fold. Plant your hands, jump back, lower down right away. Same exhale. And then back bend, lift, inhale. Down dog, exhale. When you get to down dog, you can lift your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Squared up. Proud of yourself. You didn't fall on your face. You have three limbs and you're upside down. One more breath. Put your right leg down, pick your left leg up. Keep weight in your thumbs, look at your belly. And take the left leg down. Stay in down dog. Notice your down dog shape and where your feet are now. We can call that the number 3 spot. Up by your hands is numbered 1, so somewhere in the middle is 2. So let's lift our right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. When we bring it in, just put it in the number 2 spot, somewhere in between. Keep your hands where they are. Lift your left leg up. So you're in a half three-legged dog, half standing split. As that left leg comes down, put it all the way up at your hands like a forward fold position and pick your right leg up, standing split. You can bend your knees so your hands can be down. Yep, heads down. You got it. Slide that right leg into place, forward fold. Flat back, breathe in. Fold, let it go. Bend your knees, lift your heart, find chair. Your arms are already out. See if you can keep hinging at the hips. Hips go back until your ears match up with your arms. Superman. Maybe you can go a little lower. Table back. Breathe. Then you can fold. Exhale. Flat back. Halfway lift. Should feel nice on the backs of your legs. All the air's in, so you have enough breath to fold, jump back, and lower down. Same exhale. And just enough time to breathe in, upward facing dog. Shoulders out of the ears, down dog, exhale. Same idea as you're ready, left leg up. Look at your belly button, so your neck is long. Bring that left leg into the 2 spot in between. Lift the right leg up. Keep your head low, forehead towards your shin. Bring your right leg all the way up to your hands in that forward fold position and lift the left leg up, standing split. Slide that left leg into place, forward fold, flat back, breathe in, and fold, let it go. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. Stand tall, reach up high. Lean over to the right, crescent moon. Breathe back to center, left crescent moon, palms touching. Back to center, open to the left side of your mat. Big step back with the left side. Sun goddess, toes out, bend your knees, palms up, heart up, gaze up. Breathe in. Bend your knees, slide down that imaginary wall behind you. Keep your hips tucked under, belly button in. Squeeze your fingers together. Slide down a little bit more. Pick up your right heel. Put your right heel down. Pick up your left heel. Put your left heel down. Stay in your sun goddess. Pick both heels up. Hold it. Breathe. Both heels down. 5-pointed star. Straighten your legs. Turn your toes in. Palms down. Breathe. And turn your right toes back to the original front. Bend your left knee so you have some spring back to the front. Breathe in, reach up, back bend as big as you can. Fold, exhale forward. Flat back, breathe in. And fold, plant your hands, jump back, practice your flow, lowering down in that good alignment, elbows closed, hovering above the floor. Set yourself up for your back bend lift. Inhale. And down dog, exhale. Halfway complete. Nice little reminder. Some days you might only have 20 or 30 minutes to move around, and you can see how you feel now in comparison to how you started. Always worth a little bit of movement, some dedication to your breath, and just a little reminder that it doesn't always have to take a long time. Do our warrior series, right leg up to the sky. Look at your thumbs, bring it up to the hands, warrior 1 feet, let the back heel come down, rise on up. Right legs forward, hips shining forward. Take another breath, bend a little bit more into that right knee. Lift up that back arch, the left arch of your foot. So not the heel, just the arch, as if you had, my teacher says, a little ladybug. You don't want to squish it. You got to hold it up. Let's open warrior two with the back foot. Turn open. Feet look like the letter L. You still have your ladybugs under your feet. Bend into your right knee. Squeeze your fingers. I'm just holding our warriors. Good practice for your meditation. Your body has to work hard. Keep your mind right here. Think about your legs squeezing together, the breath going in and out. Transition back to warrior one. The back arm comes in, the back toes turn in, everything shines forward. Hands to your heart. We're going to balance on the right leg, so shift your weight to your right leg and pop up your left. You lose your balance, just tap down, otherwise stay up. You'll teeter down and down until one day you're in a capital T, so you can go to wherever you can go today. If that hip starts to pop open, keep it squared up with the floor. You could even put your hands on your hips so you remember. Ooh. We're flying down to that standing split. So see if you can keep your left leg up as you fold over that right leg. No hands as long as you can. Forehead towards your right shin. You can fold and put your hands down when you get there so you can feel stable. Good. Forehead towards your right shin so you get a nice fold and relax that neck. We're going to step way back to your runner style lunge with that left leg. Long stance, legs like a split. Right hand to your right knee, twist it open. Lift that right arm to the sky. Same as we did in warm up. Our legs are just in a long lunge this time. Pick up your left hand, come up to your T, twist to the right. Look back at your right hand, helicopter your hands, slice the air all the way around till you find your warrior two. Look out past your right fingers, flip them, reach them up, reach them back, stretch. Straighten your right leg, get a little bit more length. Pop up your right toes, breathe. And on your exhale, toes down, bend your knees, cartwheel down, frame the front foot, right foot back, find your plank. Find your flow from there. Elbows stay close, slower exhale. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior series on the left side. Left leg lifts up. Look at your thumbs. Bring your left foot up to your hands. Warrior one feet. Get the back heel down and rise on up. Most of the stretch is happening as the hips shine forward down that back leg, and then don't collapse on the inside of the ankle. You got to kind of keep the energy towards the pinky toe side. You always have the option to straighten the leg and just kind of do what feels good. But warrior one, you want to bend as much as you can. If you start getting more and more slack, you just scoot your legs further apart. Let's open warrior two. Your legs look like feet look like a backwards letter L. You can probably bend more into the left knee than you could in warrior one. Squeeze your fingers together. Engage your upper arms. Tuck your hips. Breathe into your ribs. Warrior one. Transition back forward. Hands to your hip or hands to your heart. And some days, or maybe every day, you always put your hands on your hips. So decide as you shift forward for your balance, warrior three, right leg pops up. You can wobble and teeter like I did, or maybe you're sturdy right away. Notice if that right hip kind of opens up. Keep it squared with the floor so the right knee stays down, the right toes stay pointed down as you teeter towards your capital T shape. Just as slow as the first side. Flying down to your standing split. Right leg's in the sky, forehead towards your shin, let your head go. Your neck holds up your head all day. For now, it doesn't have to do anything. And step that right foot way back, runner's lunge. Left hand comes up, find your twist. Squeeze your inner thighs, weight out of the bottom hand, lift your torso up to your twist to the left, arms to T. Yep. So if you got mixed up, we were down here in our lunge legs and just float up. And then we're going to helicopter all the way around back to our warrior two. Flip your left palm, reach up, reach back, enjoy that stretch. Straighten your left leg, pop up your left toes, enjoy it, breathe in. As you exhale, come on out, cartwheel out, move accordingly, left leg back, find your flow, move with your body, with your breathing. We'll meet in child's pose. Forehead down if you can. If it doesn't touch, put your hands under your head. Your knees can be as wide as your mat. Just your big toes touch. Keep your arms where they are, or you could put them by your side, palms up. So if you missed the cue and you wanted to do palms up, maybe arms by your side, reaching for your feet, palms up. Just as an option. If you don't like some of the positions, you can always revert back to where you were. Forehead down, hips to your heels. Take a big breath in, fill up your belly, fill up your lungs, fill up your throat. Slowly let it go out of your throat. Rib cage gets smaller. Belly comes back in. One more breath. Make it count. Wave up to your tabletop. Make any movements in your hips, maybe a little shake, a little circle. We're going to down dog just for the transition to pigeon. So tuck your toes, lift up your knees, pike it up just for a moment. And look at your thumbs. You're going to bring your right knee to the outside of the right wrist as the foot comes up towards the left wrist. So one day your shin will be parallel with the top of the mat. So get that foot over to the left. I'll come back. You can stay just like this. You can put your hands a little closer to you, like a one-legged split back there with your pigeon leg in the front. You guys got it. Yeah, you're good. So the knee to the outside of the wrist is first, and then see if you can get your foot up towards your left wrist. Yep. Yep, perfect. And then you see how you fell over to the right. Just see if you can get your hips back on top. Yeah, there you go. If you want to go down to your forearms, you can. If you want to put your forehead down, you can. You might surprise yourself. You have all that slack in your shoulders and your elbows. You can probably come down on your forearms. And if you notice you just fell over on your right hip, just stay up on the top of the left thigh. Should be a pretty big stretch. If your forehead's getting pretty low, you can stack your hands, put your forehead on your hands like a little pillow. So breathe into that right side for a moment. Slowly start to come up. Hands back, heart up. You're going to let yourself fall over to the right hip. Swing that left leg around. Yep. Get the foot on the outside of the knee if you can. Sit up tall. The left knee up ideally. Yep. And then twist to the left. Perfect. All of you look great. Maybe your eyes can twist a little more. One day this hand touches this knee. It kind of, no, you're right. Like that. And then it goes like that. Yeah. And then you can twist it. Yeah. And then this arm comes to your back. You can let go. And we'll touch this hand one day over here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're real close. Keep your twist. Keep your twist. Just look forward. Breathe in and out. Unwind back to center. Shake your legs out. We're transitioning back to your tabletop. So maybe what you did in the beginning, or you can squeeze your feet underneath, roll over, back to your table, back to your down dog just for the transition. Pike your hips up, maybe wag and wiggle a little along the way. And just go slow. Listen to each part. Left knee, left wrist, maybe on the outside, and swing that ankle up towards the right wrist. So your shin can be straight with the top of your mat one day. Keep your body forward, hips in line, and don't let yourself fall over to the left. Great. Anything you did on the first side is fine. If you want to lower down, or if this side's a little different, you can stay as you are. Relax the top of the back foot. Yeah, beautiful. You got down low to support your forehead. Go ahead and give yourself a pillow and rest your forehead down. At home, do this with pillows. You can put pillows in all that space. Enjoy that big leg stretch on the left, big breath in, relax your mind. Enjoy our summer music bugs. Start to press yourself up, staying in your pigeon, enjoying each part, and then let yourself fall over to the left. Swing that right leg around, set yourself up the same way you did. Sitting up tall, use that right knee to sit up a little taller and twist to the right. What everyone did with their arms last time is fine. Stack your head, heart, hips. Keep twisting back. Yeah, one day this will keep going and then it'll reach for this knee. Yeah. Don't put too much weight in the back arm. Enjoy your twists. Let your eyes look a little bit more to the back. Keep your twist. Look back forward and breathe. Unwind. Shake it out. Stretch your legs out. Bang the backs of your legs on the ground. Keep going. 10, 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall. Reach for your toes. You can always put your hands down wherever they fall, or you can bend your knees a little bit if you actually want to get the toes and be able to pull yourself down, elbows out to the side. If you have any more slack, you can grab the pinky toe side, elbows out, keep pulling your heart down towards your toes, forehead towards your toes so you lengthen, not just round. Take a breath. Let it go. Give yourself some slack in your knees so you can roll back. You might get a little alignment for your spine as you connect each vertebrae down one at a time. When you get down there, full body stretch, lengthen out, arms one way, toes the other. Big sunshine raise, arms down by your side, slide your heels up close to you. So our pigeon pose we're gonna do the recline version. So if you didn't know your options, you can always take this next time if you didn't like the upright version. Kick your right leg up to the sky, roll the ankle for a moment, and then cross it over the left knee. Press that right knee away, might already feel nice. Pick up the left foot and pull that left thigh towards your chest. You can thread through and grab your shin if that's available to you. Yep. Release your hold. Stretch that right leg back up to the sky. Roll the ankle. Move the toes. Put the foot down, left leg up. Roll the ankle. Put it on the right knee. Press the left knee away. That in itself may feel nice. If you want more, you can pop up the right foot so you can thread through. Pull that thigh towards your chest. And release, left leg back up. Roll the ankle a bit, move the toes. Bring the foot down. Heels are close to your seat, arms by your side, bridge pose as you peel your spine up off the ground. Tuck your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades, interlace your fingers underneath. Rinse out, hard up, chin to your chest, hips up to the sky, as high up as you can. Breathe and remove the hands. Stretch your hips down towards your heels as your spine rolls back into the earth, one vertebrae at a time. Slide your right leg long, your left leg long. Set yourself up for your resting pose. Flip your palms open, have your arms at a relaxed angle. Let your feet flop open. Gaze up at our beautiful evening or close your eyes. You made it to practice, you moved around, you breathed the best you could, practicing your mindfulness, feeling a little bit better than you would have, a little bit more practice for real life. Good feelings swirling about as your muscles relax away from the bones. Get heavy, be still, let everything go.